My name's Apedaile. I'm the vet coordinator here at Hedland Senior High School, and my role has been working on school-based traineeships this year and vocational courses for our students. We had a lot of thoughts around transitioning to work after school, and we found there was a bit of a gap between finishing year 12 and gaining meaningful employment. So we tried to look at what would work best for our students, and we've decided to settle on school-based traineeships. School-based traineeships are employment-based learning attached to a qualification.
They're opportunities that you have that are unique to this particular town and this particular school. You only have to go out to the port on a Saturday morning and watch those great big ships coming through, millions of dollars in each of those ships. You don't have to stand there for 5 minutes to realise this is a unique situation at Hedland Senior High School and at Port Hedland as a town.
What we had to do is first we came into the TTC and we had to make this project, and we had people from different companies come in, ask us a few questions while we're making our project. They sat down with us, we had to show off our project when we finished it, and then they asked us a few questions about ourselves and what we want to do in life and all that.
They chose people how they did in the interviews and like how their speaking was, if they had any experience.
We got accepted, get a feel of what it's like out there and the work sites.
So BHP at Port Operations made the decision to take on school-based trainees as we see it as an opportunity to provide a learning environment for young adults finishing their secondary education to experience what the workforce will be like, and an opportunity to grow and learn prior to completing their studies and make a choice around where they may see their future career taking them.
I applied for a school-based traineeship just to get education out of it. It's really good, and you also get a Cert 2 at the end of it, so that's really useful, especially going into the workforce. They're treating us how they would treat us on site, so treat us like an adult, which is really good, and not a Year 11 student, basically. I'd love to get a job with a resource company in Hedland. They're really good here.
The benefits I see for the school-based traineeships is it allows them to come in and learn about our industry and learn about the different career paths that are available to them, whether it be from learning about marine, learning about electrical, learning about mechanical. It's a wide industry and allows them to pick up a trade or something that they might not even know that was even a possibility for them, and it creates a bit of a safe environment for them to learn about it.
The benefits for the students that we see is they get to gain real life experience. Hopefully we can keep them engaged through their traineeship for the entire period of whilst they're at high school. They'll be surrounded by mentors and coaches in a workplace environment. And finally, this sets themselves up to enter the workforce once they finish high school. The benefit of the business that we do see is community engagement. Part of our Fortescue's visions and values is empowerment. We see great pride, great joy of our supervisors and leaders teaching life skills, teaching work ethic to these school-based trainees. Engage with the high school, with the young students, to basically come into a workforce is great for us.
I'd just like to talk about the important aspect of a group trainer in the whole model of school-based traineeships. Group trainers provide that support between schools and employers to help really drive the traineeships from both ends, and it really aids the employers as being just the host in terms of providing the training and support on site, whereas all the back of house stuff is taken care of. So it's very seamless for employers, and it takes a barrier away from being part of the program.
Monterey RTO was very aware of the shortage in Port Hedland of qualified childcare workers. So we knew that if we worked with the local school as well as the local employers and got everybody on board, that we would all be able to be part of the solution. I went up and visited the Hedland High School and worked with the vet coordinators and the Year 10 students, and we had a massive response, which was a really great accomplishment. The employers were really enthusiastic about coming on board with us, which was brilliant, because If they invest 2 years of quality mentorship with this student, at the end of it, they've got somebody who's completely employable and who has had 2 years of their company's training under their belt. So it's been really good that way.
It was in year 10 where I had to start thinking about what I needed to do for myself, and Mum even told me to start thinking for myself, and I was like, I'll see what opportunities the school has. They gave me a list of things to do, and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to see what childcare's like, and so I just put in my application in for a laugh to see if I'll actually get in, and then I got in, and then yeah, now I like it. Yeah, truly do.
Yes, I've learnt a lot about how they grow up, how they develop, how to look after them properly, and things to do and things not to do.
It's like a pre-start because it's every second week and it's on a Tuesday, so it's really easy for me to remember what we learnt, and then to come to work the next day and just bring all that information from TAFE into work.
And then the stuff you've learnt, and then you get jobs to do here, which is good, so you know why you do the things the way you do it instead of different ways that you might do at home.
My experience in school-based traineeship has been good. It's very hands-on and productive. I'm enjoying it because I'm getting to know new people, and I just wanted to make a name for myself and do something good in the community.
One of the benefits we found, obviously, with CUBE is the ability for them to learn. Being high school kids, it's good for them to come through locally and create them a bit of a pathway to understand basically where they want to go in life. It always is hard to try and work out what they want to do when they're at that age. However, like I said, this creates a good opportunity for them to work in a trade environment where they can learn and understand how CUBE can actually assist them in making a decision once they come out of high school. One of the things that helps CUBE in benefits in a lot of these ways is we promote local employment. When we do have our community engagements and also with high school and all the other, I suppose, local businesses out there, it's a good opportunity for us to say that, hey, CUBE is in here for a long time and is not going away. And we do enjoy the sort of commitment that we have in there. The people that work for us primarily residential for all our people out there, and we like that. We like being able to be part of, I suppose, the Pilbara family, if you want to call it that.
So I feel school-based traineeships help grow the community in terms of the next generation of employees for Hedland. In the past, there's been quite a transient nature to the town, and students and youth feel they have to leave Hedland to get opportunities, and we're really trying to build on the opportunities that exist in Hedland and grow, I guess, employable skills and meet the needs of the employers at the same time.
One of the great things about having the school-based trainees come through is their inquisitive nature and really questioning why we do things a certain way. If we have that as an attribute, I think not only the school-based trainee benefits from learning and building their knowledge base prior to entering the workforce, but we also benefit as a business by seeing a potentially different way of carrying out activities we've carried out the same way for many, many years.
The things that most excite me at my traineeship is just learning new things. I've learned heaps about safety. At BHP, safety is a really big thing there.
Getting onto the workforce and into the proper workplace so it can get me ready for my future and hopefully get me ready for bigger jobs and bigger roles.
My advice to school-based trainees before they start is to come into the experience with an open mind, ask lots of questions and use their colleagues to their advantage by learning more about the industry and where we work.
Don't overthink the interview process. It wasn't that bad, but coming out of it, just be a little bit more relaxed and not so nervous would have been probably a bit better.
Get involved and be in the conversations and everything. So if, you know, a group of people are talking and they're important and stuff, just kind of listen and get involved and ask questions and just be there and in that moment.
Choose wisely and not do something just to get out of school and do something that you actually love.
The advice I'd give is give it a try. There's no such thing as wrong answers or anything like that. Just give it a try, go hard, and yeah.
With great challenges comes great rewards, and we really believe that these students getting qualified at the end of Year 12 will be a massive achievement and a great benefit for Port Hedland as a town.